I'm sorry to let you down, but I don't want to go back on the return flight.
What?
I don't believe in little green men or spaceships or anything like that, but that night there was something out there.
I know it's unprofessional, but that's the way I feel.
I could understand that she didn't want to go back, and I must admit that even I was a little bit apprehensive about getting back on, but it was such a unique opportunity.
And the rest of the film crew was in for another surprise shortly after takeoff.
I thought that whatever we'd seen wouldn't possibly be hanging around anymore, but we'd just taken off and we were summoned to get up onto the flight deck.
Quentin, what was out there is back.
There out to the starboard side was this great white bright light. That was the object that features mostly on the film, and that was the one that was analysed. We were told later it was about the size of a house.
I had a very good view of it. Just a very bright light, and it seemed to change shape. Every so many seconds on the film there was a red ring went round this object, went choo.
As the plane was coming north, once again, when it was in range of Wellington radar, there was good correlation between what the radar was seeing and telling the airplane was near them and what the airplane was seeing out the windows.
What's going on? We're turning to face the thing. We want to find out a little bit more about it. Look, it's moving with us.
It moved off to the starboard side again, so it appeared at that stage that it was under some form of control.
Back down to Earth, the film report sent shock waves around the world and sparked a debate that continues to this day. Skeptics claim the images came from everyday objects on the ground, in the sky, or out at sea. An investigation by the New Zealand authorities suggested the objects could have been fishing lights from squid boats, planets, or even moonlight reflecting off fields of cabbages. But all the witnesses are adamant none of these explanations add up.
Certainly wasn't a squid boat. I never seen one on 13,000 feet up in the air anyway. Venus hadn't risen, so I don't know what it was.
The aircrew could have seen the light reflected from cabbages, but I've never known cabbages reflect on a radar screen before. And certainly, I'd like to know who was growing cabbages 20 miles out to the southeast of Wellington, well over the sea.
I know what Venus looks like, I know what planets look like and stars look like, and it was definitely none of those things.
So what did all those witnesses see back in 1978?
I wish I did know what I saw, but I've got no idea. I can only tell you I saw targets on my radar that I can't explain.
I believe that the only logical explanation is that it didn't come from the planet Earth.
They were unidentified flying objects. Things from outer space? I don't know. Does anyone? Look outside on a starry night, and if you say we're the only ones alive in this universe, I'll call you the biggest egotist ever.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our stories. Tonight's programme is the last in the series. Strange but sadly true. See you again soon. Good night.